Welcome to the Independence Intergalactic Speedway, where you'll have to set your strategy and control your speed.
Hello, everybody. I'm the Oregon Diecast Guy, and this today is Oregon Diecast Racing. All right, folks. I want to welcome you to Who Wins Wednesday. We have a special Who Wins Wednesday today because I'm doing a impromptu mail call from Benny Boy 40 in Wisconsin. Okay, now you guys know that I do all of this for therapy. All right, I'm on a health kick. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Don't do drugs. I'm on a trying to live as long as I can. Try to outlive some of my ancestors. Anyway, my wife is the in-house herbalist, okay? And I don't want to slight her in any kind of way. She's more than an herbalist. She's done a lot for me and my health in the 10 years that we've been married, just from our garden. So she has, go over to her YouTube site. It's Dame's Place on YouTube and Dame's Place on Instagram. She's got a whole bunch of health tips and tricks, and you might get some valuable information from her. Pump her for some information while you're on there. She loves answering questions. But anyway, she had a short video on the benefits of running water through copper pipes. Okay, now all of our houses back in the day used to have copper pipes, and the reason for that is that copper pipes have a bunch of antimicrobial properties. It adds energy to the water. And it does a lot for you. It energizes it for you as it's running through the pipes to give you a little boost of health. But anyway, when I saw that, I was online looking for cars, as you guys know. I buy some cars off of eBay. But I found this set from Benny Boy 40, and he gave me an awesome deal on it. So he is willing to wheel and deal with you guys. But as you can see, it's packed. Awesome. All right. Nothing's getting broke in this package. And what do we have in here? We have a bunch of... Let me show you guys this real quick. I always open things off the camera, like I'm not opening it up for you guys here on camera. But anyway, these are all copper cups. Okay, I've gotta rinse the inside of this out with clean that up with some vinegar and some salt. But it said MCM on the ad, right? So I'm like, MCM, what's that mean? I remember there was an old clothing line named MCM, but Dame tells me that it's mid-century modern. Okay, so we have a bunch of these. All right, I think there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6. Okay, 6 of them, all individually wrapped. Okay, so Benny Boy, you did the darn thing on the wrapping. All right, check this out, guys. This is the best piece of all right here. Check this out. Whoa. Let me take that down. See if I can pull this off the top. Bam! Look at that container. Isn't that beautiful? It's got a wicker handle so you don't burn your hand. $50, guys. $50. It's got a top that screws off. Well, it doesn't screw off. It just pops off. Inside is, look at that. Nice and clean. Beautiful. And I'm going to bring some hot tea out here, man, in this thing. See how it works. Check this out. It's got a little cover for the spout, boy, with some cork in it. Man, I'm telling you, they built some things back in the old days. You know, we run our pipes through PVC now and get all kinds of microplastics and stuff in our system. This is what our grandparents drank out of, guys. We have to get back to nature. Use all the elements that God gave us on earth for healing and that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. This was an awesome piece. I want to thank you, Benny Boy from Wisconsin. Everybody go check him out. He's got an awesome site. And this is today's Who Wins Wednesday. And I wanted to make sure you guys didn't forget about Sizzling Sunday, okay? These are all my caregivers down here. All right. We have Dangerous Dame, my wife. We have Tenacious Todd in his cyber truck. We've got, I don't know what name I'm going to come up with for Carrie. She was my counselor. I'm thinking about Harry Carrie. She's not hairy at all, but I've seen some scary individuals in her office, and you know, she's a brave lady. So, you know, there's some guys that look like they could commit some Harry Carey coming in and out of her office. So I'm gonna call her Harry Carey until I come up with a better name. But anyway, she's okay. You know what? Forget Harry Carey. We're gonna call her Caring Carey, okay? Because she is very caring. She takes her time, and you know, she helps out a lot of people. So Caring Carey, okay? We've got a lot of Carries. I have a Not So Careful Kara. We have okay, this is Big John Stud. He's my chiropractor. I call him Big John Stud because one of my favorite wrestlers was Big John Stud. He's big. He's 6'4", 6'5", 260 pounds. And he doesn't look like he should be able to slam a basketball, but he slams them over as kids. If you go to his Instagram site, you'll see he enters slam dunk contests and stuff. So we call him Big John Stud. And this guy right here got rid of a headache that I had been carrying with me for months, for a year, off and on. But anyway, here's his wife, Careful Caitlin, okay? See, we got a lot of C's in here. Careful Caitlin. The reason why I call her Careful Caitlin is because she dots her I's and crosses her T's on the appointments. Make sure that she makes sure that the office is running smooth, and I've never missed an appointment because I get email and telephone messages to remind me of my interview, okay, or my appointment. This is Christina. I don't know what I'm gonna call her, but she's a little lady with strong hands, so I gave her a little car that's fast. Okay, I know these Miazas whip on down the track. All right, so that's her whip. And then we have Lindsay. She's the other massage therapist in the office, and I gave her this car because she has red hair, and she always looks at me like you know, I look at her and smile at her every time I see her, but she looks at me with a look on her face like something funny. And it's funny because she can almost like read my mind. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. I had a massage therapist before she was a big girl, and I had a big old knot in my piriformis muscle. Now, if you know, your piriformis is kind of like this, and it goes around your sciatic nerve, okay? So when that muscle gets swollen, your leg goes numb, and you get numbness down through your leg. Well, anyway, that massage therapist, man, she broke out her headband, and I'm telling you, she put all 200 something pounds in her elbow, okay? And she shoved it right on my piriformis muscle, and I'm telling you, man, she released that muscle, and I rarely have problems with it, okay? This particular day, I was limping. Came in with my cane. I just planted a bunch of trees, and my back was out of whack. So I told Lindsay about the massage therapist and how she got that lump out of my glute. Well, I don't know if you guys remember the Iron Sheik from wrestling, but I don't know how she did it. But Lindsay, it felt like Lindsay put me in a cobra clutch and had both her elbows in my piriformis muscles and my glutes. And I'm telling you, man, if anybody was out in the lobby, they could hear me hollering back there. But, you know, a day later, I'm walking, no pain, no gain. So Lindsay, every time I look at you and I smile, I'm remembering you having me in the cobra clutch with both your elbows in my glutes, gluteus maximus, working out that piriformis muscle. All right, folks, I want to thank Benny Boy 40 one more time for his awesome package from Wisconsin that made it here expediently, and I thank you for the deal, my brother. But anyway, Cyborg, where's my theme music? Where's my theme music? Here we go. Right here. It's coming up. Now, you're supposed to be AI, man. You're supposed to have this stuff dialed up and ready to go. But here we go, folks. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid and watched the Jetsons, I used to dream about space.
Look, Leela, I'm sorry.
This is what my dream of space looked like right here. Little did I know, I was dreaming about my future, guys. Look at this. This is the Independence Intergalactic Speedway. And as you can see, most of my racetracks are in space. So I made that dream a reality. I went into the Navy to fly. Didn't fly, they used me for something else. But I still kept a hold of that dream, and this is what it looks like, folks. We're not spending a lot of money over here on expensive printing. It's only me on the production. And this is what you can do with some popsicle sticks and a bunch of stuff that you find out in the wild, man. You know, that board right there that the ramp's sitting on, that was found. I bought the shelves. This ramp here, found all shelving that Dangerous Dame found out in the wild. I call it the wild. But anyway, this is my interpretation of space, and we get ready to run this 5-pack. I told you guys I was gonna do something a little different. We're gonna run all 5 of them down the track first, okay? Then we'll take the 3 winners. Oh shoot, I have to plug this in down here. I almost got to plug it in, folks. Alright folks, we got everything plugged in. I'm going to go ahead and change the mode from 2 race mode to 6 race mode, okay? We're going to get all of these cars down the track. We're going to take the top 3 in speed, and we'll whittle them down from there, see who wins. Anyway, let's go.
While they keep talking about you, you keep working.
Woo! Who was that? Lane 1. Oh, wow. lane 1. Okay. How do I get... Alright folks, I thought I was going to do something different, but I forgot how to make all 6 of the scores show up down here on the thing, so on the timer. So I'm just going to go ahead and run 2 so that we get all the accurate scores and stuff down. Anyway, lane number 2, we've got the straight pipes. In lane number 5, we've got the heavy hauler, folks. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Here we go. Ooh, shucks, that was a heavy hauler at 1.366 to a 1.370. I thought the straight pipes was gonna get them. All right, we've got straight pipes in the land of the lost, and we've got the heavy hauler back here. We're gonna pick them up, get them back up to the top, and see what they do, folks. All right, folks, we got them back up in the blocks. We got the heavy hauler, lane number 2. We've got straight pipes, lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Woo! We had straight pipes get it with a 1.348 to a 1.385. All right, lane number 5's fast again. Lane number 5's fast again, so we're going to get them up at the top. See what they do, folks. All right, folks, we got them back up in the blocks. We have straight pipes. Lane number 2, heavy hauler. Lane number 5, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Woo! Heavy hauler again, 1.355 to a 1.358. Wow, that was 0.003 of a second. All right, heavy hauler goes on to the next round. All right, folks, we have the heavy hauler, lane number 2. We've got the family hauler, lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Woo! Man, what did that hit? All right, we had the family hauler get it with a 1.340 to a 1.371. All right, we're going to load them back up in the blocks and see what they do, folks. All right, folks, we switch lanes on them. We've got the family hauler, lane number 2. We've got the heavy hauler, lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Woo! All right, that was the that was the family hauler, 1.352, or hold on, which one was that? To a 1.358. All right, I'm gonna have to review that. Let me see. We had I forget which one I put lane number 2. Let me see who got that one. Okay, that was lane 2. I'm going to rerun the tape and see who got that one. All right, folks, we had the family hauler get it, both those races. So he advances to the next round. We've got the family hauler in lane number 2. And we've got the high roller in lane number 5. Let's see what they do, folks. Let's see what they do. We had the family hauler get it, 1.356 to a 1.363. Alright, we're gonna load them back up in the blocks and see what they do. Alright folks, we switched lanes on them. We've got the high roller, lane number 2. Heavy hauler, lane number 5. Heavy hauler is up, 1-0. So let's see what they do, folks. Woo! Heavy hauler again, 1.345 to a 1.370. Alright, this heavy hauler is kicking butt, guys. We're gonna load them back up into the blocks and see what they do. Alright folks, we switched lanes on them. We've got the family hauler, we switched lanes on them. We have a new contestant, that's what we have, because the family hauler's been kicking butt. Anyway, it's running the table on these guys, so whoever picked the family hauler's got it so far. Anyway, we've got family hauler, lane number 2. We've got the mouse trap. Is it the mouse trap? Mouse catcher, lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Mouse catcher's my pick. That might be Slingshot's car. 1.329 to a 1.349. All right. All right. We're going to load these back up in the blocks and see what they do, folks. All right, folks, we had the mouse catcher get them with a 1.392 to a 1.349, or 1.392, 1.329 to a 1.349. All right, that's 200ths of a second. Let's see what they do, folks. Let's see what they do. Ooh. Okay, I've got them both. All right. They're both lined up, right? I had to check that real quick. Here we go, folks. Oh, that one was close. Ooh, that one was a family hauler all the way. 1.341 to a 1.349. All right. Gonna get them back up to the top and see what they do for this tiebreaker. All right, folks, we have them back up in the blocks. We've got the family hauler, lane number 2. We've got the mouse catcher, lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Oh, mouse catcher flew in the land of the lost that time. All right, we had a 1.342 to a 1.354. Mouse catcher got it, guys. So, old Slingshot Shawnee picked the mouse catcher. I don't know if anybody else picked it, but since I have a whole bunch of cars on the track, whoever picked the mouse catcher is the winner for today. All right. Now, I don't think I have enough space on my my little disc here to run them down the Mount Hood Rally. So we're gonna continue this. You'll be able to catch part 2 for Who Wins Wednesday on Thursday. So yeah, let's get them up the top of that and see what they do tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for now. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy up in the winner's circle. Let's put this bad boy up in the winner's circle where he belongs. Alright. We'll move Optimus Prime off. He won yesterday. And we'll put the mouse catcher up here with the other champs. Look at that. That car is tough. Alright, mouse catcher was your champ today, folks. I'm the Oregon Diecast Guy, and I'm signing out for Oregon Diecast Racing. Look at me bumping into all kinds of stuff out here. Peace, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hey, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. Please do. Love y'all. Peace.
Many thanks, Nano.